How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to my first video on David's Daily. My name's David. Let us begin. For today's video, I'll be showing you how to make the best shooting guard for 2K20. This will be personally the shooting guard that I'll be using whenever the game comes out, only because it is the best when it comes to shooting, defending, playmaking, and sometimes even driving, even though you're not taking any driving attributes up. Before we get into the video, guys, leave a like below, drop a comment in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel because I'll be dropping bangers like this one every day when 2K20 comes out. Enough talking, guys, let's get into our video. So to begin, we're going to want to choose the shooting guard position, obviously, and people think the left-handed, right-handed matters. It honestly doesn't. It's a preference, the way you like to see your players shoot the ball. And after you're done filling out your name, your position, and what handed you'd like to be, and your jersey number, we're going to move on to the next page, which will be the attributes, and that one will be the most important part of the build, aside from the badges, which will be coming up later in the video. So here we're going to want to choose the pie chart with the most green on it. That will be the pure sharp build. And then the next pie chart, we're going to want to choose the first one, which would be the one that gives us the most speed. Alright guys, so as you can see, we get 454 attributes, and the goal here is to get the most amount of badges we can get with these attributes. So first things first, we're going to go down to the shooting category and we're going to maximize that, which will give us 30 shooting badges. Now, since this build is going to be focusing on defense as well, what we're going to want to do is go down to the defense category and take up the attributes in all of that as well to get the most amount of badges. And once you get to the highest amount of badges, you're going to want to mess with the numbers a little bit to get the highest amount of badges without using the most amount of attributes. So over here, you'll see me take down the offensive rebounding just a little bit. This is to keep the 9 badges I currently have, but still get some attributes back. Now this is where it gets interesting. With the remaining attributes that you have, you're going to want to put them all in playmaking, because when you do that, you get 15 playmaking badges, compared to if you were to put them all in finishing, you would only get 1. Now, from what I know, 15 is greater than 1, so I'm going to go with the 15. Another reason why I'm going to go with the 15 playmaking badges instead of going with the finishing is because the team I'm currently going to be on in 2K20 already has 3 finishers, and we have no shooters besides me and the point guard. So I don't want to be in the paint as much. Rather, I want to be playmaking and shooting and defending more. Now here's the interesting part. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to keep your player at 6'5". The reason why is because if you were to take him up to 6'6", you lose shooting. However, when you take him down to 6'4", you only gain mid-range, and nobody really takes mid-ranges anyways. So we're going to want to keep him at 6'5", and when we get to our arm length, we're going to adjust the arm length so we can guard taller players as well. Now for the weight, we're going to want to keep it at 180, and the reason why is this is where we get the most lateral quickness, which is going to be key because we're going to be guarding a lot of offensive threat type players, and we're only losing interior defense, which is, I mean, we're a shooting guard. We shouldn't be inside anyways. That's the power forward and center's job. Now for the wingspan, what you're going to want to do is try to maximize steal and block, but not affect your 3-point shooting as much. And the number I came to was 85.3 wingspan. This takes up the block and steal to a maximum amount while still having a 92 open 3-point shot, which is actually very, very good. In 2K19, I was a 78 open shot, but I was still draining threes left and right. And that's pretty much it for the attributes section. So all there's left to do is the badges, and for the takeover we're going to want to select sharpshooting, and now you can see the name of our build, which is going to be sharpshooting facilitator, and we're being compared to players like Klay Thompson and James Harden. I would say we're more of a Klay Thompson than a James Harden, but you know, those comparisons don't really matter anyways. Now we're going to want to test our player out at 92, and the reason why is simply because of how easy it's going to be to get to 92 this year, because of the new rep system where we can actually get 3 times the rep in park if we're on winning streaks. So we're going to go with 92. So for our finishing badge, we're going to want to go with fast break finisher, because you'll see in my clips that, you know, it's going to be pretty important to get down the court as fast as you can to get the bucket. Man, oh man, there are so many new badges this year, and the one I'm most excited about is clamps, and I have that one on gold. And over here you can see me messing around and reading what all these new badges do. I personally do love Intimidator, but you'll see I put it on silver only because Intimidator is going to be altering shots that are made inside, and since I'll be playing outside, I don't think I'll be needing the badge as much, but I still think it's a very important badge to have. That's why I left it on silver. The next one is going to be pickpocket. With our steal being so high, I want to make sure that I'm able to rip that ball from the playmaker's hand. And the next one is pick dodger, because those big men are going to be setting picks on us left and right. We're going to want to make sure we can run around them. Next up, we got playmaking. Actually, let's do shooting instead. It's more important, I feel like. First things first, guys. Catch and shoot. Hall of Fame. Second, Deadeye. Hall of Fame. Nobody wants to contest our shots. And last Hall of Fame one is range extender. I want to be shooting from the half court in the park, alright? And then from here, it's up to how your player plays in whatever mode you're playing, reg, park. I personally enjoy having pick and popper because me and the point guard actually do pick and pop a lot. So you'll see me take pick and popper up. And other than that, everything else is a preference. So you're just going to want to go ahead and read what the badge does and figure out how you play. Another important badge to have is quick draw, because now I don't think releases are going to be adjusted by you. I think you're going to have to use quick draw as the badge that's going to make your release faster. So that's another important badge to have as well. Last but not least, guys, difficult shots. You're going to see me take a few difficult shots in the clips I have for you today, and it is very important to have this badge because for some reason, whenever you're shooting, you're going to be off balance, fading back, or whatever the reason. You're going to want to make sure you can at least make some of them. So difficult shots definitely has to be there. Alright guys, next up, playmaking badges. Unpluckable, you don't want to get stripped. Next, stop and go. You want to be able to stop and go whenever you need. Quick first step in the demo, I heard it's actually going to be nerfed when the actual game comes out, but it's still very good badge, so I'm going to have it on gold whenever the game comes out. And next badge we're going to do is Space Creator, and we're also going to put handles for days and ankle breakers, simply because we're going to want to make sure we can create our own shot to put some pressure off the point guard. Alright guys, and last but not least, for this test we're going to be using Paul George's jump shot because I think he has the nicest jump shot out of the list that they provided us, and he's a Clipper, so let's get it. Alright guys, and that's pretty much it. This is the build I'll be using in 2K20, and you're welcome to use this build if you'd like. I'll be running with it in the park mainly with the 2 other YouTubers that I'll be making content with the most, which is 2K Toro and Skipper the Dipper. Go ahead and search them up on YouTube, give them a subscribe, a like, a comment, tell them that David sent you. We share the love out here, and I'm very happy to be a part of the YouTube gang. So let's get it. This year is going to be great. Don't forget guys, if you're liking this content, please let me know in the comment section, because I am a new YouTuber and I want to make sure I know what my fans want. And since the 2K20 hype is still very high, I want to make sure that I'm, creating 2K20 content for all the people that are looking for it. But I don't mind, making Minecraft videos, Roblox videos. I have played Minecraft in the past on private servers, so I am aware of how the other games work. I do love playing games. I'm an avid gamer. I play every day. So just let me know what you guys are interested in watching me play, and I'll give it a shot. If it's a game I've never heard of, I'm willing to learn. But for now, I do plan on making 2K20 videos strictly because of the hype that it has, and it's so brand new. It's coming out tomorrow, actually. So I'm looking forward to that. And I also want to let you guys know, if you are looking for 2K20 content, I will be live streaming when the game comes out on Friday. So look for me in the YouTube section. I'll be live streaming with probably Skipper the Dipper and 2K Toro, as mentioned before. They'll also be live streaming. So I'll be on all day on Friday, live streaming with you guys, answering questions, just becoming a part of this new YouTube. And I'm looking to achieve great things with this channel, along with a lot of people. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'd love to have you around. Alright guys, and that's the video. Thank you so much for sticking through till the end. I will see you on my live stream on Friday. Until then, this is David. You're watching David's Dailies. Lates.